Oh, but I mentioned before that there was a replacement religion for people now who have turned away from traditional religion in a sense of the divine and the connection between man and God. Uh, there's the connection now between man, so much mansplaining going on here, between human beings and the earth, right? Wasn't Gaia like Mother Earth when people used to talk about that stuff? Um, I think, and Pangea was when the whole world was all one continent, right? That was Pangea, I think, back in the day. And Gaia is the notion of a Mother Earth. I remember this stuff from like fifth grade geography class. But Senator Hirono wants to just say out loud what I've been saying for a long time, and liberals freak out at me when I say this. Play 21.
For a lot of us, protesting, marching, that's not something that we normally do. But you know what? These are times that call for us to do those things that we believe in and to march, and not just to march, because that's important to show solidarity, but then to do those things such as voter registration, get people out to vote, so that we can have people here who truly are committed to human rights, environmental rights, climate change, believe in climate change as though it's a religion, it's not a science, and all of the things that remains to be done, and there is a lot.
What was that? Believe in climate change as though it's a religion. I mean, it's not, it's science. That seemed like a strange turn there. It's science, huh? Oh, isn't that interesting? You know, the history of politicians telling people to believe in something or else because science is very bad, stretching back for many centuries. So I would just note that science is either true or not. We don't need politicians to ram it down our throats because they say so. But Mazie Hirono, as I've said before, and I don't mean to be unkind, I just mean to be accurate, I think she's the dumbest person in Congress. And that's just my assessment. But climate change is a religious belief. And if you doubt that, sit down with somebody right now. Here's an example that I could give you. There's this movie out right now, Game Changers, which I haven't been able to talk about yet. Game Changers is about, it's on Netflix. You can check it out. It's taking the position, and they start with some scientific exploration that says that the Roman gladiators were plant-based diet people. They were essentially vegans, mostly vegans. They were eating a plant-based diet, and then they show different athletes who are world class in their sport and whatever it may be, including the world's I can't remember the guy, but David Babunian, I think is his name, or Barbunian. He is a plant-based guy, eating vegan. The point here being that they show these super athletes and they say we would all be much healthier, and they go through all this science, and it's a pretty radical notion, right? Because most of us think, you know, you want to get bigger and stronger faster. You eat protein that comes from animals, eggs, meat, fish, etc. This documentary is saying, no, you got it all wrong. You got it all wrong. And they've got all these different people that are showing up to make the case scientifically and anecdotally through different highly successful athletes. And I'm not angry at the documentary, right? I don't sit here and say, I love steak, I love eggs, these people are zealots, they're crazy, because I don't know. Some of it seems pretty feasible to me. Some of it, you know, it's interesting. I want to know what the truth is, but I'm not. I mean, the fact that they're telling me that I should stop eating my bacon and eggs every day, I don't know if that's ever going to happen, even if it turns out that they are, medically speaking, you know, scientifically correct, but that's a choice, you know. But I don't get angry at them. This is an interesting debate, an interesting discussion. Some of you might be like, Buck, I'd get angry, but you know, I want to know what's real. And I'm open to the possibility that they're right or there's some truth to this, and I want to study it more. And, you know, perhaps some of what they suggest is accurate for certain people, maybe your genetic makeup. Some people do better with a vegan or plant-based diet. Point being that that's a scientific inquiry. Right? That's a back and forth you have over what is true. When you tell somebody that the world's not going to end in 12 years, they act like crazy people if they believe in climate change. How could you say that? There's all the scientific consensus. Then we say, well, are you making dramatic changes to your life because you want to save the planet? Well, the answer is always no. I mean, they never make dramatic. They rarely make any changes at all.